Yo, what's good, y'all? You already know your man Kelly V in the place to be holding it down. 104.5 to beat. Another rendition of dope conversations with dope people. And you see the man right there himself. We got K Camp in the building, brother. Welcome. Once again, thank you for being with us. And
Yeah,
welcome to Dope
what's
Convos with
happening?
Dope People, man.
Appreciate you for having me, my dog.
Appreciate you, man. We were saying a little bit off camera. I was giving you your flowers, but I'm going to continue that right here because that's the perfect way that I like to start my interviews because you've been through so much, man. And just the fact that you're still here grinding and you are flourishing more now than ever is
Mhm.
super,
Yeah,
super inspiring, my brother. So those are your
so
flowers right there.
appreciate it, big dog. Appreciate it. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into this, man. A
That's what
lot.
it's about. That's what it's
So,
about. And just going along with that, of course, you making great music, man. Like whether you want to do the rapping thing, you want to do the harmonizing thing, you've been consistent. Your flow was always on point. You always seem in pocket somehow.
yeah,
The connection to your fans is top notch, and I feel like that's something you've been very mindful of as
yeah.
you've grown in your career, right?
Facts. That's the only thing you know what I'm saying? Since I came in the game, my first project was called, well, nah, my second project. My first project was A Star Was Born. Second project was Become a Fan. So, since the jump, my whole thing been fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And just over the years, it's just been building and building and building and building. You know what I'm saying? To a point where it's getting to a point where I'm like, all right, cool. I got the ass in the head a lot, but it's just a lot more work to do.
that's what it's about, man. Because I feel like now, of course, you've been out for quite some time. You've been bubbling forever, it seems like, right? But I don't know what it is. I feel like the fan base now and the general public are giving you a lot more flowers recently because they're starting to see, number one, like I said, the consistency, the body
Mm-hmm.
of work, and the hits that you have. So how does that feel, on your long ass journey? You're starting to see, especially now, that people are really embracing you.
Um, you know what I'm saying? Just it feel like me personally should have been there.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All the work I put in, but you know what I'm saying? It's God timing. So all I can do is just, you know what I'm saying, keep my head down, you know what I'm saying, get as much information as I can, keep working, keep learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning the game. I'm still learning how I really want to orchestrate through the game and how I'm gonna get to the spot I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? In the music industry, everything changed. Every year is
Hmm.
something different. So you might be on the path thinking you about to, you know what I'm saying, hit your tipping point, and the game just hit a 360 on you. And you
That's
got to
right.
call the audible, and you got to goddamn, like, I bet I got to do it this way now. So it's like, it's always a learning curve, man. But shit, I'm blessed. You know, I'm still here, like you said. I'm still putting out great albums. Um, I'm like one more year for being fully independent, you know, so it's good. I'm not tripping.
Congratulations on that too, and we're gonna definitely get into that a little later in the interview. But you mentioned it, like the consistency, and I feel like reading the room and knowing exactly how you should maneuver
Yeah.
as the landscape shifts in music. Just talk about how important that is, because I feel like a lot of people they don't get it. They try to ride the wave and they can't recover from that. But you have made a whole career off of it.
Man, just on my side, you know what I'm saying, on the independent label side, you know, I run my own label, you know what I'm saying? We got our own operation going on. It's mandatory to know where the game at. And we real big in like in a digital space, and you know what I'm saying, just really just understanding, you know, how technology work. You know what I'm saying? When I first came out, it was about CDs and giving the DJ, you know what I'm saying, some Ciroc and
Little under the
cranberry,
table. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Ciroc and cranberry, getting them right, letting them play your song. Now it's, you know what I'm saying, the streaming game came and knocked all that shit out the window. So it's like being able to pivot, just, you know what I'm saying, just staying, like I said, man, just knowing what's coming next. It's a hard game, and once you got down, when you know what's coming next, you can transition. You know, it ain't
Mhm.
hard, it ain't easy. You know, you gotta just pay attention.
That's right, 100%. That's true, man. Like the DJs used to break records. Now
Yeah.
it's like you got TikTok, you got all these different things that could pop off organically that it probably get you
Mhm.
more burned than if you would have paid the DJ back then. You feel me?
Yep. It
But
changing.
when I think of K Camp, I think of versatility. I said it earlier. You're rapping, whether you want to harmonize, also the production value that you have in these projects, man. So just talk about that. Where did the versatility come from? Was it something from early? You're like, nah, I need to switch it up and be on all facets of the game.
From the jump, man, I always, you know what I'm saying, each project I in my mind I always wanted to sound better than the last one. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And to do
Oh,
that, yeah, you need better beats, you need better lyrics, you need better hooks. So every project I went into, you know what I'm saying, I was just always thinking, how can I make it better than my last? You know, and that just been the goal. And even with a project like Kiss 5, you know what I'm saying, I try to go in the booth and make some shit harder than that. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
it's just like it's just me challenging myself as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how good I can get. You know, and I came up on like Wayne mixtapes and just you know what I'm saying, just um, dedications and all that shit. So I was always just trying to challenge myself and out rap people. And I was a songwriter at first. You know what I'm saying? I used to write songs and shit. So it was like my range is I can do what the hell I want. You know what I'm saying? From
Yeah,
pop, country to reggae, it don't matter. I can do all that shit.
I
I'm an
think
artist. I'm a
that's
real artist. I just don't play nothing.
yeah, that's why I don't refer to you as a rapper or anything. It truly is artistry in its truest form. You feel me? As you said, just bouncing back and forth, going between these different genres,
Right.
and just being wide open. Because, like you said, as opposed to coming at a track as if a rapper, like, I'm about to body this, which you do, but at the end of the day, the songwriting comes first. How does that affect the creative process? Like when you just vibing and you hear a track and then you're going from there. What is the songwriting starting off there, and how does that continue on into the whole song?
Man, I just go from the heart, bro. I don't put too much thought into it. I don't never go in the booth or the you know what I'm saying, or the studio and just be like, yeah, I'm about to do this shit today.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I just hear it beat, and if it touch my soul, and if I feel like I'm in rhythm with that motherfucker, I just go in there and just say what I feel, and I just build on that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It might just be a hook. It might be you know what I'm saying. I start off with a verse, you know what I'm saying, about 8 bars, and I might turn them 8 bars to the hook and then write a new verse type shit. You know what I'm saying? I got
Mhm.
different techniques and different forms of how it's just how I hear it. And I might sit with the record till like 4, 5 in the morning when everybody gone. I'm engineering, I'm chopping, I'm like, yeah, this, you know what I'm saying? Just like it's different techniques every time. I've been doing this shit so long, man. I be trying to find new ways to just flow it. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Of
some shit get
course.
boring. Like I hate doing the same shit over and over.
Now I feel you, but that's exactly what keeps it fresh and why the fan base continues to mess with you because it's always something different. Like
Right.
even when Lottery popped off on TikTok, what was it like a year and a half ago? It feels like it was
Mhm.
like right in the beginning of TikTok. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how long ago that shit feels. But
Oh, yeah. Pioneered it.
like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? So I see it was like the first viral hit on that joint, right? Is there any talks like behind the scenes now that TikTok is what it is? Like, listen, y'all need to pay me on the back end, man. Like, what's going
I've
on?
been wanting my check from them folks, man.
like,
I've been
like
wanting my
what's
check. But
they're
that
just like,
shit.
oh, we don't know how we can't
You
do
know
it.
what
I
I'm
don't
saying? Yeah, in the beginning they had like, you know what I'm saying, everything wasn't fully synced in on the back end. They, all that bullshit. But we gonna get our just due. We ain't worried about that.
no, that's what it's about. Because at the end of the day, it's just a part of your journey. You feel me? As we said,
Right.
it's been a long ass journey. I
Right.
did want to talk about something real quick. You tweeted some the other day. You said that you were supposed to be on Still Over It, the Summer Walker joint, and it ain't make
For
it in.
sure. For sure. No, it ain't that it didn't make it in. Summer hit me directly, like, you know what I'm saying? She sent me some beats. She wanted to really like recreate like Ice Cold. 'Cause I guess she loved
Nice.
that record. And she was like, man, can we make something like Ice Cold? And I was like, I don't want to recreate my own. In my mind, I'm like, I don't want to recreate my own shit. But
I mean, you
you know
said it
what I'm saying?
earlier, like, yo, I did this already, so I want to
You
move
feel me?
forward.
So you know what I'm saying? I really wanted to just vibe out, but I just got tied up in my own shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I actually, you know what I'm saying, shot a shot on the beat she sent me. I think I recorded to one of them. It's probably still on my hard drive. I just never sent it back. And I just, got caught up in my own shit, and I just really forgot about her drop date, and you know what I'm saying, and
Mhm.
I just missed the opportunity. But it's plenty more.
Yeah, that's what. Trust me, it's like the flowers are always gonna be there, my brother. You,
Yeah, for
you feel
sure.
me? But we speak about Summer's album. You missing the deadline. You definitely didn't miss the deadline with this album. Flow out right now, man. Go stream
Yeah,
that wherever you
so,
listen to your music. Go to his
so.
YouTube, K Camp. He got like damn near 4 million subscribers on there. The videos is going
Mhm.
crazy. Your flow sessions going crazy. The freestyles going crazy. You just once again consistent now. When it comes to the Flow album itself, like how did the recording process compare to like I know you did Rare Family right before you
Mhm.
did the Kiss 5. I think that was near pandemic time. So how did
Yeah.
the recording of Float was different from these two?
Um, Rare Family, it was just, that's the game. You know what I'm saying? We got the studio in Atlanta. So, Rare Family, we were just locked in for probably like a week and a half, just vibing out, you know what I'm saying? Bringing folks in, trading records off, you know what I'm saying? Just the whole little process of a collab album.
Mhm.
With Float, I feel like Float, the difference between Kiss 5 and Float, Kiss 5, I was really in there. Like, as far as like, at the same time I was recording Kiss 5, my studio was getting built out. So I was really staying in my studio overnight,
Right.
helping build out the studio, recording for the album. It was like I was really
And
in.
and this is Atlanta, right? In Atlanta.
Yes, this was in Atlanta. With Float, it was one of them things where I was just, you know what I'm saying, picking records here and there, I record some, I record. I wasn't really like, I was in it, but I wasn't fully in it. I was just, you
Right.
know what I'm saying, I make records all the time. So I was just, oh look, this shit sound hard. You know what I'm saying? These two go together. You know what I'm saying? Just really just forming a project that just made sense, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a couple more albums left. We're in the scope. So I was just trying to really like just put a good body of work together just to, you know what I'm saying, get to my fans and keep the momentum going. But yeah, that's really how the process would go. Every process is different, you know what I'm saying? The next one, I
That's
really want to get back in that bag though, like just really like, you know, tap in on a different level.
listen, man. That's what it's about. Because you listening to Float, and there's so many records on there. Like I want to go into the Slauson joint. We don't got too much time though, but just know that I appreciate that Slauson joint. I know you and
Yeah,
Nipsey had quite the connection, man. The forgiveness. I think that's the intro, right?
yeah,
That joint right there, my brother, I catered more towards pain, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And there's a whole bunch
Oh,
of pain, real shit, real ish.
yeah,
Joints for the ladies, of course. There's a good blend on Float, you feel me?
yeah.
So forgiveness and tables turn are the two ones that stuck out of my mind. Like, okay, yeah, like I understand this, and this is exactly my sort of vibe, you feel me?
Hmm.
So was that like in your mind? You want to get all these different type of vibes as opposed to like a kiss where you're going straight like ladies on
Yeah,
them?
for sure. That was definitely on my mind with float. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to get back to the streets and get back to the clubs and get back to the real. Cause that's how I came out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like a lot of folks who was introduced to Kiss Five, they thought I was just straight R&B. Cause I did a whole R&B project. Like new fans, they thought I was R&B. So I was like, I don't want to get too far. You know, I don't want them to push me in that R&B lane too much. So let me give them what I really am. You know what I'm saying? That's just
yes.
I came out on Pain, man. In due time, my first album that came out, Only Way Is Up. That's all I speak. You know, so I speak from the heart. I speak to my fans who relate to what I'm talking about, who going through the same shit I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you me. I'm very transparent and vulnerable on my record. So it's somebody out there that's gonna connect to it.
That's what it's about, man. And listen, trust me, like I said earlier, you got the float sessions. So you got behind the scenes, whether it's Kodak or whatever the case is,
Yeah,
y'all behind the scenes doing the tour, and the fan love is so crazy, my brother. Just know
yeah.
that we appreciate you. You feel me? Your
Love.
time is here. Your time's always been here, but
Yeah.
now people are
It's gonna
starting
it's
to
gonna
really
get bigger now.
understand.
It's gonna get bigger,
Yes,
now.
sir. Yes, sir. You're going independent on the
Yeah.
next album, I believe. Hopefully, like early next year, we'll get that vibe, right?
I can't wait. Can't fucking
Can't
wait.
wait for it either, brother. You deserve it. You're gonna be performing at Soundbar as well, Orpheum, at the Orpheum as well in Tampa, I believe. But listen,
Yeah,
Soundbar is going down November 16th. We are doing a giveaway right here on the beat. Okay, we have a couple
sir.
pairs to give away, so y'all are gonna be the first one. We're gonna let you know exactly how y'all could do that on my show today. Okay, but
Let's
at the
get it.
end of the day, we got K Camp in the building once again, my
For
brother.
sure.
Thank you for joining us, man. You've been
All love.
killing it. You got your own record label that you about to be independent. You are setting the path for all artists, whether rapping, R&B, whatever the case is, to be able to take your own like destiny by your own hands and carve your own
Mhm.
way, my brother.
That was the
Congrats,
ultimate
man.
goal right there, man. I couldn't let nobody just, you know what I'm saying, control me. I ain't no puppet, you know what I'm saying? I'm in control, man. It's my shit, man.
That's what it's about, baby. So y'all already know dope combos with dope people. K Camp in the building. Go stream Flow. Go to YouTube once
Yo,
again. Watch all them videos. He's gonna be once again Soundball. Orlando's going down 11/16. We got them tickets coming for y'all. We're gonna holla at y'all next time. You heard?
all love. Appreciate it.